Hello, this is Shakira, and I'm making a video about our anniversary with my husband of 6 years in marriage. And I'm very happy and grateful to God that He brought us through this time, because God is awesome. If it wasn't for Jesus, I wouldn't make it, and no, my husband would make it. And I'm just grateful that we made it. 6 years is not easy, but I'm just very grateful to God that He helped me stick it out and helped me to become the woman I need to be in the Lord, and to be the wife that I need to be. So how me and my husband Mark had met is back in 2007. I was living at the Women's Y in Schenectady, YWCA, and I was going to see if they was giving out some food, have some dinner, have some fellowship, And then I met Mark there and shook his hand, and he was stuttering. He was like, "My name is Mama." It was just too funny. And I said, "Hey, my name is Shakira." And and then we was just eating. I met his father, his name is John, and his mom, June. And we just sitting there eating. He was like, "Okay, pass me pepper." It was like so funny. And then from there, we just started talking and became best friends. I was telling him that I was in an abusive marriage. So we couldn't really date, but we really had become close, and he was praying for me and stuff. And I was just very happy. And then from there, we just started going out. He asked me out in the mall, and I was trying to buy some boots. And he was like, "Oh, you want to go out with me?" And I was like, "I waited for you to ask." Just all the cool memories. And he has been there for me, even when I lost my mom back in May 8th, 2013, and our firstborn son, Enoch Miracle Coberti, which was December 3rd, 2013. My husband has stepped up. He has taken care of me, took care of the house. He had some day jobs here and there. He had, clean up. He has been doing things, and he's been checking up on me. So my husband is a really good man, and he's a really godly man. I was just praying for a godly man to be in my life, because I was just getting tired of any other man. Most women, they like to have a man that have lots of money and education and all these things. And I tell you, but without Jesus, it won't never work. So I just thank God for that, that we are here. And I just like to talk about importance of marriage. And go right here start from Genesis chapter 2, verse 18, 23, 24. It said, "The Lord God said, it's not good that the man should be alone. I'll make him a helpmeet for him." And Adam said, This is now bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh, shall be called woman, because she was taken out of man. Therefore shall a man leave his father and his mother, shall cleave unto his wife, and they shall be one flesh. And it goes on Proverbs 18:22. So whoso findeth a wife findeth a good thing, and obtaineth favor of the Lord. So you just gotta wait on Jesus to give you a mate, and that will treat you well, because I know what it's like. I was in an abusive marriage, and it was pretty bad. My ex-husband will make me sleep around with other women, and sleep with other men, and he will force me to drink alcohol, which I'm not an alcohol drinker at all, and also just maybe like smoke some weed, and it just wasn't part of me. He also made me want to sniff coke, and I just wasn't happy of that. And I'm glad that God had delivered me out of that abusive marriage, and My husband Mark had helped me through that. And the Lord had used him very well for me to really heal from it. And it's just really been awesome. So you have to really wait on the Lord to give you a husband and a mate. If not, it talks about being unequally yoked. So it says here, Be ye not unequally yoked together with unbelievers. For what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness? And what communion hath light with darkness? Again, this is 2 Corinthians 6:14. And then, of course, this is really important for us women to submit to our husbands, not to be slaves, but to be in submission, just as the church is supposed to be submissive to Christ. It says, submit to one another out of reverence for Christ. Wives, submit to your husbands as to the Lord. This is Ephesians 5:21 and 22. And then, of course, likewise, it talks to husbands, to men, how husbands are supposed to be. And it says, husbands, love your wives, even as Christ also loved the church and gave himself for it. That's Ephesians 5:25. And why marriage is honorable above all, it says here in Hebrews 34, saying marriage is honorable in all, and the bed undefiled. But whoremongers and adulterers God will judge. So it says that over there in Hebrews 13:4. So just to let you know, pray and wait on the Lord, and He will give you a husband. If you're a woman, and if you're a man waiting for a wife, He will give it to you. Alright, so you have a good night, and I hope this helped you in your marriage as well. God bless.